Nation's number one DJ, DJ Rockwell.
Yo, this is Apocalypse, the lyrical warner, hip-hop revelator. And you rockin' with the nation's number one DJ, DJ Rockwell, you understand me?
Ladies and gentlemen, peace to all, peace to all. Welcome back once again for another episode of the Rockwell Radio Show. This is your brother, your host, DJ Rockwell, the nation's number one DJ. So honored to be here with you once again. Oh, Big Dave, see what a quick conversation, not necessarily quick, but a good conversation we're about to have with a good brother that's doing a great big event here in the Atlanta area for a good reason. And I love to bring people on that are doing things that serve the community. And tonight's guest is exactly one such brother. So in order to help this be a success, and we're going to talk a lot more about some successful events, i.e. our 100th event that just happened, we need everybody to go ahead and help us by doing the 3 steps of the Rockwell Radio Show. Yep, you know them. Hit that like button, share the show, and above all, go ahead and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube, and be sure to hit the notification button so once we go live, you'll be notified to come on and join us. NOI Arts in the building. Wa alaikum salam. We need everybody to share the show. I tell you what, I'm so excited because not only do I get to be live with my family tonight for a really, really, really great cause. Big Dave, we just celebrated our 100th episode, bro. We just celebrated our 100th episode, and we did a great live taping over at Akira's Cafe. The Project Torchlight Community Center was a huge success, and we'll be talking about that more and more. You'll be seeing clips from that, more and more of that great successful event. It was a live taping, and I'm so excited to be able to share that with you all. More about that later in the show. Dave, I want you to come on camera real quick and just give the people a 2-second synopsis about what happened at episode 100, real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Dave.
What's up, everybody? Peace, and more peace.
100
episodes. Oh my goodness! First off, I'm glad that DJ Rockwell dragged me in to be a part of such a wonderful thing, and I mean the Rockwell Radio Show in itself. 100 episodes. It doesn't sound like a lot, but yes, it was and is a lot just to stay consistent and get to 100 episodes of coming on and doing what we love to do.
Come on.
So we took the time, we gathered a group of people, got some cameras and some sound equipment, and said, you know what, let's have fun and make it live and do it live on the stage. Felt like old times. It felt like St. Louis, Missouri back in the 90s, doing a live hip hop show, and this time with some panelists. So I had a great time. Even though
brother. Say again?
I said I had a good time, even though I didn't get to get on camera.
Jaleel, that's your fault. Shout out to our camera team, Magdi Media Productions.
Oh yeah,
Big Dave. So, are you a fight fan?
Yes, I catch it when I catch it, but I'm not a religious follower of boxing. You know,
man. You know what? To be honest, I'm not necessarily a follower of the sport, although I like to watch a good fight. Man, I love to see, and I heard somebody once say that it's a sweet science. of knowing where to place this one and where to place that two, and to cover yourself and throw it and make that connection and be able to not get hit. I heard Brother Cjo say this, that fighting is simple. He says your job is to hit the person with all you got and not get hit at all as less as possible.
Simple, right? Yeah, anybody can do it.
So, Dave, let's go to work, my brother.
All right, y'all.
That's Big Dave. See y'all. He's the producer of this podcast. And just in case you're new here, the podcast has been on for a little over 3 years now. This is our 101st episode. And we exist primarily for promoting great hip hop music, promoting the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and promoting peace in these streets by talking about all of the above as they relate to what we're trying to do. But again, before we bring in our guest, one last time, we need everybody to observe the 3 steps of the Rockwell Radio Show, which are hit that like and share button. Please tag somebody, and above all, subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show on YouTube, and be sure to turn on those notification signals. Now, this brother that I'm about to bring to you is a beautiful brother that I've had the honor to know for a few years. I've been watching this brother grow in the teachings, watching this brother grow in faith. And now I get to watch this brother grow in his service to his community by doing something he loves. This brother is the founder of the training camp called A Fighter4Life. And what that does is provide a service to young people in our community who want to learn how to fight, how to protect themselves, getting them off the streets and teaching them this great art of the one and the two. Building brotherhood, building family. This brother is a trainer. He's a fighter, single father, a service of the homeless men and women of the city of Atlanta. And again, he is the founder of A Fighter4Life, with an excellent event coming up this weekend. Please welcome, for the first time on the Rockwell Radio Show, my brother, trainer Rahman Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Wa alaikum salam, dear brother.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for
Glad
having me.
to have you, man. So,
Yes, sir.
brother, so let's go back a few steps. Because as I mentioned, and as Big Dave mentioned, we're not necessarily the biggest fight fans in the world, but I certainly am a fan of those who serve our people. Tell me first, how did you get into the training aspect of boxing? What is your background of the sport? And how did you begin to relate it to the service of our people? Let's start there.
Oh, that's beautiful, brother. So originally I was on a personal quest of self-improvement. And I knew I needed to sharpen up my leadership qualities. And one thing I always admired about leadership is leading under pressure, and especially in the times that we're in, where, the pressure and the conditions of the community and the just the overall adversity that life presents, it's just natural pressure, and I wasn't going to the military. We weren't going to do that, Right. I had already been registered. Actually, I hadn't even quite registered in the Nation of Islam. I was already, I was just getting into boxing at 22 years old, because like I said, I wanted to grow in my leadership, and I knew I wanted to sharpen my mental discipline. So I said, well, what better way to do it than to get in the ring and see what I could do under that pressure. And it really started for that. I was just looking for self-improvement, mental discipline. And I just grew to love the sport, man. And I started to see how much it was blessing my life and changing my mentality and just helping uplift my spirit. And just totally fell in love with it, man. And I saw what it was doing for me. And I knew that what I was going through a lot of people were going through, you know, dealing with depression and dealing with loneliness and dealing with all kinds of adversities as a young Black man in America trying to find himself and figure it out. I knew that, hey, this service was something that other people would take hold to and grow from just the same way I did. And that was kind of like the birth of A Fighter for Life. I knew that, okay, I wanted to provide this. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I did initially have the will to fight, and I wanted to be a world champion.
Come on.
And I could fight. You know, I was good. I just didn't have this kind of support that I needed as far as coaching. It's a lot of things I had to do. I had to be self-taught. You know, I had a great environment to learn from, but not a coach to really just take me to where I wanted to go. So a lot of things I was doing, I was kind of just learning on my own, but still getting really good at it. And the space started to open up to become a trainer. And then I started to notice that, dang, you know, I'm a good teacher at this. And I was teaching through the spirit of love.
Come on.
You know, and it was that love that was that guiding force, you know, and it reminds me of, you know, when God is with you, because we know God is love, then who can be against you? And, you know, it's not the qualified that are chosen, because God don't always choose the qualified. He qualifies the chosen, and he chose me for a mission. And when I found myself in this mission and people just loving what it was that I was providing, I was watching people grow in the boxing. I was watching them actually go and compete far beyond the level that I actually competed on. Beautiful. And now I got fighters that are competing on the national level. I got children that are growing and developing in the sports. I got old people that just love it for the health and wellness aspect of it. I got professionals that are bearing witness to how it's helping them execute on the job. I got people bearing witness to how it's helping them execute in everyday life, with their families, with the adversities that they're facing. Then I say, okay, I found my calling. And here we are with the Fighter for Life mission.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Rahman Ali is in the building.
Praises due.
The founder of A Fighter for Life.
Yes, sir.
Which is a great segue to my next question, dear brother. A Fighter for Life. Why that title of your training group?
I mean, life is a fight, you know, and when it comes down to being successful, it's the one who's willing to persevere all the way to the end. And that's the one who gets it, the one who keeps pushing, who keeps going. And that's why I always use the tagline, now more than ever, you got to be a fighter for life. Because like I said, this life is a fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is going through a level of adversity. There is no easy life in this world. Nobody has an easy life. And somewhere and somehow, everybody has to find their fight and utilize what I call the spirit of a champion to overcome that adversity and find themselves successful.
Awesome. A moment ago, you just talked about some of the benefits that you gained personally. You just talked about the clarity, the benefits of the science of fighting that can be applied in everyday life, regardless of your age range. Can you talk a bit more about that and how you see it helping our youth?
Oh, man. Yes, man. I mean, I say it like this. I have so many adults, you know, who come and they say, man, I just wish that I had came to this when I was a child. You know, I just wish I came to this when I was younger, because what it's doing for them now, they see like, man, I mean, when it comes to the discipline, the focus, the willpower, you know, and that's what I always express in the class. It's your will. You know what I'm saying? We know that God willed himself into existence out of triple darkness, you know? So it's the will of man that brings forth everything from the womb of his mom. It comes through his will, you know. It's not going to just happen. We have to make it happen. And what does it say? You got to know that you will be tried on what it is that you say that you want, and you will not get it unless you tap into your own will and make it happen. So what that boxing does, man, is it strengthens the will of man. And through that will, everything else comes behind it.
I would like, and another thing I picked up on something you said that touched me personally, about coaching. In life, a lot of us some of us don't get lucky enough to have a coach. You said in your experience that you had to really teach yourself, develop yourself. But now here you are stepping in that role of helping young people know this science, know this art, know this craft. Talk about the benefit you see young Black boys get of having an older brother show them the way. How do they respond to that?
Man, here's the thing about a lot of us. A lot of us don't know love from a male figure, and that's what we need the most as a man, to be able to learn and experience what it is to love. You see what I'm saying? And we won't know love unless somebody shows it to us. So when they come to me and they see how much I pour into them, from the science of it, from the physical conditioning of it, from, my duty to show up every day and give 110% of what I have to give, they feel that, you know what I mean? And that carries them through, man. One thing about it, people will never forget the way you make them feel, man. And I've watched my students grow in the sport from my just ability to come every day and sew into them, whether it's teaching them the jab, whether it's teaching them the right hand, whether it's teaching them how to slip this and come back to that. And, you can show somebody time after time after time, and they don't get it right. But what it takes is patience. And that's another characteristic of love. To be a really good coach, you got to be patient with your student, because they're not going to know. They don't know, we can't expect them to know unless they've been taught. And how would they be taught unless a teacher is sent?
Come on.
We know the teachings. So it's like, when you take these teachings and apply it to in every aspect of your life, and in my case, being a boxing coach, man, you start to watch your youth grow. And I got little 8-year-olds that's getting in the ring, tearing it up. I got 12-year-olds getting in the ring, tearing it up. They going all over the country, from gym to gym, from fight to fight. And like I say, I got a 12-year-old man. He's like a boxing wizard now. You know what I mean? And and we gonna have him on the show. Yeah, he's gonna be on the show. And when he gets to fight and everybody gathers around, I got people that make videos about him and put him on their page because he's just that good. This kid is in other people's gym. They already putting him on their wall. You know what I mean? So, we giving them the science, we giving them the strength and conditioning, but I think the most potent ingredient that we giving them is the love. That's where the power is at, man. So,
ladies and gentlemen, it's
I'm
right
watching
there.
it grow.
It's right there.
Yes, sir.
With us tonight is Brother Rahman Ali of A Fighter for Life. Big David says, did it seem like a natural progression to have your children fall into the boxing ring and put the gloves on? Was that natural for you, or natural for them, it seemed, and watching you?
Ask me one more time, brother.
Was it a natural progression for your own children? And let me make sure that we understand it. Do your own children also participate?
So I got 2 girls, and they real girly girl. Yeah,
Okay.
I am trying to get them to do it, but they with gymnastics, they with Girl Scouts, they with cheerleading. My oldest is 8 years old, so they still really young. I got an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. They come with me to the gym every day. Every day that I have them, me and their mother, we separated, but I have them for a week on and a week off. And when they with me, they at the gym. I don't push it too hard on them. You know what I mean? I try to just let them get the most out of what they experience when they watching me in my leadership position, because I'm an entrepreneur. So my 8-year-old, you know, she's all about entrepreneurship, watching her dad run the business and do all the things that I'm doing. She's kind of more following behind me in that capacity, but I still want to get them to box. I mean, my heart is in boxing. So naturally, you know, I want my girls to kind of at least get the most, you know, get the best of it, get what they can get out of it. So I kind of leave it at that. Yeah. But my children, the students, I treat them like my own. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I show them love like they coming home with me, and they know that, and that's what keeps the parents bringing them, because they know they come into a house where not just myself, but we got other coaches in the building, and they all follow suit the same way. Coach Maria, Coach Micah, Coach Chris, Coach Antoine, everybody's pouring into these students. So it's just like you say, a family. You know, we all one big family that's growing these students up.
Big Dave, put Brother Stanley's post back up real quick. His text. Shout out to my big brother, Student Minister Stanley Muhammad, my brother for life. And he says, love is the greatest force in the universe.
Yes, sir.
Words, Brother Rahman. Salute
Check
to
him
Brother
in.
Stanley and his
Salute
wife.
to Brother Stanley, man. That's I mean, that brother has been with me through thick and thin. I mean, he actually him and Brother Dedrick, they the ones that brought me into the nation. I was coming to the study group, and I would get off at 5 points, meet up with Brother Dedrick, and Brother Stanley was hosting the study group at the Brady Center. And that's how I really came to the teachings of the Nation of Islam. Brother Stanley been in my life since I was 22 years old, man. He married me and my ex-wife, always been there for me. Anytime I called Brother Stanley was ready to serve. And I strive and I pull from that brother all the time, whether he knows it or not. Example that brother has set forth, man, I'm just striving to be like that brother in my walk, man. So shouts out to Brother Stanley checking in. Yes, sir.
Come on now. Y'all are talking to the Rockwell Radio Show.
Yes,
this
sir.
Is a family affair here, y'all.
It is 100%.
My guest tonight is Brother Rahman Ali, the founder of A Fighter4Life. And you've got a big event coming up this Saturday here in the city. And before I get to that, in fact, we're going to get to that after the break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk more about that. But before we go to the break, I got one more question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is personally great for me. It touches me personally because I used to have the pleasure of serving as the coordinator of the junior FOI in the city of Atlanta. And I served in that post for years. I got a chance to watch young boys from 6 to 16 develop, grow, mature, and get trained how to be men. So my question to you is this: how does this serve as a reward for you personally when you get to see young men come to your care and then have the opportunity to mold them, to shape them, to train them? What does that do for you personally?
Man, it's no reward like it, man. To know that you helping keep brothers safe. You know, young brothers after school, over the weekend, those can be dangerous times for a lot of our young brothers in the community. And we giving them a safe place to exercise their minds, their bodies, their spirits, and grow. You know what I mean? And I'm just grateful to be in the position that I'm in to provide that, because I didn't have it coming up. You know what I mean? So now that I'm in this situation and I'm able to provide it, man, it's no reward like it. Even that's why we do some of our events at night. You know, we have fight nights and we have things of that nature, so that, you know, in the evening they got some place that they can come to free of charge and just have a good time. You know, we need to provide for our young people. We need to provide a safe space for them to be able to let off that natural aggression. We know that our young boys have that natural aggression, and either it's going to be destructive or constructive. And that's what we're doing. We're taking that aggression and we're making it constructive. We building them into honorable, upright, strong young men. And I mean, I just want to be able to go and return to my Lord Allah, and he say, job well done for what I did in our community. I mean, that's what it comes down to for me, brother. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rockwell Radio Show. This is your host, DJ Rockwell, and with me tonight is my brother, Rahman Ali, the founder of A Fighter4Life. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side of the break, we're going to come back and talk about his event happening this Saturday here in Atlanta. We'll be right back, y'all.
What up with it, man? You already know what time it is. It's me, Young Khan and Don. I'm up in this thing.
Peace. This is Aziz, the kid Kareem, the left giving them seed.
Peace, everyone. This is Brother Anthony K. Muhammad, also known as A-Tone, the hip-hop historian.
Peace, family. What's going on? It's Brother Jabril, Brother Mustafa, Lordship Productions in the building.
I am your sister, Arian Nicole. Peace, peace, peace. It's your sister, Sue Axel. You're watching the Rockwell Radio Show.
You are now tuned in live to the Rockwell Radio Show.
Right now, you're listening to Rockwell Radio Show.
Rockwell Radio. If you ain't listening, man, you wasting time. You on all these other stations, you need to tap in. Rockwell Radio.
You know what it is. Watch them, watch them, watch them.
I'm here with Brother Rockwell, the Rockwell Radio Show.
You ain't in the game, you in the stand. Stop playing, man. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Brother Vaughn Muhammad of the Rockwell Radio Show. For years, I've been hearing the same thing from a lot of people. Brother Vaughn and DJ Rockwell are completely two different people. So I came up with a way to separate the both of us, and perhaps we can get along better if we try it this way. Introducing DJ Rockwell. What we're going to try to do is do this together and not get on one another's nerves. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, check out your brother Vaughn Muhammad and this guy, DJ Rockwell.
When last time you bought a Final Call?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying? We always want to talk. I mean, this is what I'm not doing. Yeah, everybody go buy a Final Call tomorrow. Everybody who watched it. The Muslims shouldn't have no papers in their hand tomorrow. Because you know what the Muslims going to do with the money?
True.
They're going to create other Muslims.
True.
You know what the Muslims are going to do? They're going to keep your neighborhood safe. They're going to show your little girl ain't nothing wrong with wearing a long dress. They're going to teach your children they're the original people on earth. So you know what that little $2 going to do. So go and spend that little $2.
True. True.
That's it.
True.
That's it.
True.
That's it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned into the Rockwell Radio Show. This is your host, DJ Rockwell. And with me tonight is my brother, A Fighter4Life, my man, Rahman Ali, in the building with me tonight. We need everybody to go ahead and do the 3 steps of the show. Make sure you tag somebody, hit that like and share button, and subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show on YouTube. And you can follow us on all social media at DJ Rockwell ATL across all social media and the Rockwell Radio Show. Hashtag TRRS. My brother, we're back now. You got an event coming up this weekend.
Fight for Unity.
It's called Fight for Unity.
Yes, sir.
Can you give us a synopsis on what it is, why it is?
So the Fight for Unity, man, it's gonna be a continuous thing because we're gonna have to keep fighting for unity. This ain't gonna be no one-hit wonder, you know what I mean? But I think it's a good introduction because what we're doing is we bringing the Muslims together. We bringing Muslims from the Moorish Science Temple. We bringing Muslims from the Atlanta Masjid. We bringing Muslims from the Nation of Islam, and we bringing them together. You know, we bringing them in the spirit of unity to watch our young people put it in and show us a display of courage. So you know, we got young people with so much courage, but my idea is to bring forth the consciousness, because when we get these brothers with the right consciousness, man, it's nothing that we can't do. I know the minister is calling for 10,000 fearless.
Say it.
And these brothers, you know, they are growing in their fearlessness. Because when I think about what that level of courage is, you know, and you getting ready to get into a violent activity, and you got the wherewithal to keep your wits about you. You got the wherewithal to make a person miss, make a person pay, and to show put on display of sweet science. You have a level of courage in you that you know, we can't let that go unnoticed. Now what we want to do is deposit that level of consciousness into these brothers and sisters that are going to compete. And I want to just see where it goes. You know what I mean? I mean, we got a brother from We Buy Black, the CEO of We Buy Black, Sharif Abdul Malik. He's going to give the Adon. He's going to call the Adon.
Come on, at a boxing match.
We going to call the Adon like it's it's the national anthem.
Big Dave, matter of fact, let's help brother out. Put that flyer on the screen as he describes it. Go from there, my brother.
Yeah, so we got brother Sharif Abdul Malik. He's gonna call the Adon. Then we're gonna have brother Yahya McClain, 2-time world champion, a well-renowned Muslim in the community. Actually, the former husband of Layla Ali. A lot of people don't know that, but he was married to Layla Ali. So you know, he was the son-in-law of Muhammad Ali at one point in time, and just a wonderful brother. He's helped with our nonprofit, and then we're gonna have our brother Stanley. He gonna come in there and talk about unity. It's gonna be a powerful situation when brother Stanley get on that mic. I'm gonna talk about the nonprofit, of course, and our mission, and why we're doing what we're doing, which is to actually alleviate the conditions of the homeless and to help young people compete on a national level. That's what the mission statement of A Fighter for Life project is all about. We're going to have the FOI on full display doing the drill. We're going to have brother Ash Cash, you know, a social media figure, a popular figure in social media. He's going to be talking about financial literacy. We're going to have brother Sheikh Charles Brown L from the Moorish Science Temple. He's going to be giving some words, and we're going to have DJ Rockwell on the ones and twos, keeping the spirit lit. We're going to have we're going to have up to 30 amateur bouts, young people showing us what they got, putting it in, putting their hard work on display. I think we got a hit with this one, brother. I really do. I'm feeling it.
Tell us where and when.
So Saturday, doors open at 11 a.m. Bout start at 12 p.m. at Muhammad Schools of Atlanta. Muhammad Schools of Atlanta is in East Atlanta, If you get off 20 on Glenwood, you take Glenwood up like you're going to Candler Road, Fayetteville Road, Southeast. The address is 735 Fayetteville Road, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia, zip code 30316. Definitely, that's a place you want to be on Saturday at 12 o'clock. I don't care how much rain is going on. We gonna call on the God to subside the rain. We're going to call on the God to subside the rain, and we're going to get as many people in the building as possible to come out and bear witness to this one-of-a-kind event that has never been done before, bringing the Muslims together from different sects, different sides of town, bringing them all to East Atlanta, you know, in the spirit of unity, man, for our young people.
Wait, hold on 1 second. But what if I'm not a Muslim? Can I still come?
Oh, absolutely. Because guess what? We got pastors coming too. Two of our sponsors, one Greater Baptist Church, they actually donated, and they're members of the A Fighter4Life boxing. My brother, Pastor Demetrius Griffin, he's a member, and he donated. Brother Bishop Battle from Spread the Word, they're strong supporters of the A Fighter4Life project. So we got people coming from all of the walks of faith, all walks of life, black, white, all of them coming together in the spirit of unity. So yeah, it ain't just a Muslim party. This a people party. This an all people party. And that's what we're looking for. I remember Brother Stanley himself, he said that was going to be the sign of the Mahdi coming when all the people come together. So we're not trying to be exclusive. We want to be inclusive, all right? We inclusive. We not exclusive. So this is a party for the people, man.
All right. We're about to wrap this thing up. Tell the people one more time the who, what, where. And the last thing I'm going to close with is one more question after that. Give us the who, what, where one more time.
So we got the brothers. We got Brother Yahya McClain on the mic as the ring announcer. We got Brother Stanley coming with a powerful word. He gonna speak on unity. We need it more than ever. Now more than ever, we need unity. We know that the messenger said that our unity is more powerful than an atomic bomb. So we gotta have unity if we want to defeat Satan and what he has planned for the black community. We need that unity. We're gonna have Brother Ash Cash with the financial literacy, because we getting plenty money, but we need to learn what to do with it.
Listen,
you know, the minister said that we got a GDP just right behind Mexico, you know, with $1.5 trillion in circulation, but we got to know what to do with that money. We got the FOI. They gonna come and drill and show that display of masculinity to our brothers and our sisters. And that's what we need most. We need men stepping up and being men again, taking control of the community. We're going to have Brother Sheik Charles Brownell from the Moorish Science Temple giving us words for unity as well. We're going to have Mo Quick. I can't leave out Mo Quick. I don't think she on that flyer, but that sister's a powerful sister. Been on B103, 1079. She's going to be doing her podcast. We're going to have Brother Sharif Abdul Malik giving the call to the Adhan, giving the Adhan to people who have never bore witness to it. And we're going to treat it like our national anthem, you know. So these people are going to hear the Adhan for the first time. And we know how that touches the hearts of people. So it's a powerful event. And we're doing it all for the cause of providing aid to our homeless people out here. I mean, if you look at Atlanta and all of the homelessness that's going on in Atlanta, we have to do something about that. And if we consider all of the wealth that we have here in Atlanta, it's a problem that we could solve, but we need to have a little bit more care and concern about this issue. And if we solve or make a huge impact in this issue, it'll be a beacon to the rest of the world. The whole world is already looking at Atlanta. So let's show them what we can do with this homelessness, and let's show them how many people we can pull out of that condition. I mean, that's what we're here to do. We're here to go after our people, the lost found. And I don't know people in any worse of a condition than those who are out here unsheltered, living in the conditions of homelessness. And also, we looking to help our youth compete on a national level. That's what this event is all about. It's for nonprofit. It's definitely worth your support, guys. So y'all come on out Saturday, 11 o'clock. Doors open at 11 o'clock at Muhammad Schools of Atlanta, 735 Fayetteville Road, Southeast Atlanta. Y'all be there.
If I don't live in Atlanta and I'm watching this podcast right now, but I love what you are doing and I want to support you financially with a donation, how do they do that?
Please visit us on our website. We are registered 5013C. Visit us at the A Fighter4Life project.org, and you can make your contribution there. You can make your donation. If you want to volunteer, you can go there. You can write to us, and we'll take on volunteers and we'll take on donations as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from our brother.
Yes, sir.
You heard it from Rahman Ali, the founder of A Fighter4Life. My last question to you is this, my brother. In a minute or less, why should people come and support and witness this amateur boxing event?
When we think about what we spend on entertainment throughout the year and where that money goes, it doesn't come back to benefit us in our community. This is an event where we're going to provide righteous entertainment, where we're going to provide family-friendly entertainment. And that's another thing that we need here in Atlanta. We need places where we can bring our children to. That's what we're providing with the A Fighter4Life project, a place where you and your family can come and enjoy some safe, clean, fun entertainment at a low cost. The general admission is only $20. We're doing front row seats for $50. We know if you go on a night out in Atlanta, you're going to spend $200 and you're probably not even going to have a good time. And you might have to worry about some kind of dangerous event going on. You're not going to have to worry about that here with the Muslims and the brothers and sisters that's coming to this event. We're going to have it secure. We're going to have it safe. We're going to have it clean, and we're going to have it fun. So come and support this event. This is an event for you.
I love it. I
Yes, sir.
love it. I love it, brother. We look forward to seeing you all this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
We want you at home who are watching this to support our brother. He's given the information, and this is the kind of entertainment, activity, community building that the Rockwell Radio Show exists to help promote. So before we get out of here, we want to remind everybody to make sure go to YouTube and check out our 100th episode celebration that we recorded before a live studio audience. And part 2 is coming up this Saturday. So matter of fact, we got a quick promo. If you didn't see it, real quick, watch this. Coming up next week on the Rockwell Radio Show.
The Nation of Islam is so intimately close to hip-hop music because of the content that was in the music from the very beginning.
Because true hip-hop is a way of life and it's consciousness.
Like women like 60 Red, I don't judge her because I understand she's a product of where she came from.
When we introduce our people to themselves, right, they will lose. We will lose the appetite for that which is counterproductive to what it is that this life is all about.
But particularly with our young people, we ask ourselves, where do we go from here? The Rockwell Radio Show primarily exists as a platform to give exposure to NOI artists.
Can we stop labeling rappers in the Nation of Islam as NOI rap? Hip hop is hip hop.
Can I respond to that?
All right, so after you come from the fight this Saturday, have yourself sitting in front of your TV, on your cell phone, on your laptop to watch part 2 of episode 100 of the Rockwell Radio Show. Big Dave, this is another one. Brother Rahman Ali, we thank you, we salute you, and we will see you this Saturday at Muhammad School, my brother.
Yes, sir. All praises due to Allah. Thank you for having me, brother, and I look forward to seeing you all, brother.
Say a word. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Salute.
Salute.
Now, if you got past all of that, you might as well keep on rocking with us. So come on, everybody, let's go. Radio show, y'all. The Rockwell Radio Show. Come on, Rockwell Radio Show, y'all. The Rockwell
Radio Show. Rockwell Radio Show, y'all. The Rockwell Radio Show. Rockwell Radio Show, y'all. The Rockwell Radio Show. Come on now, y'all. Yeah. It's a dope episode, man. Come on, man. Top tripping.